Testing 1 2 1 2.
Your mornings are about to get a whole lot messier.
Stop calling me that, you heifer. Can we say that on air?
You guys are wild.
Wake your ass up.
With VONT, Chap, and Justice. This is Morning Commute.
Wake me up.
All right, baby, we back. The worst way to wake up. It's the Morning Commute podcast. I always just immediately shit on our show as soon as we started, Chap.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's just because I feel like this show always takes a left turn, and it's
A left or right?
I feel like people are listening in their cars, and they're like, "Oh, something wholesome and meaningful." Oh, they're talking about if women take cute shits, which is a real conversation we have had on this show before.
And do they? That's
We'll find out.
Yeah,
To
right.
be announced. Welcome to the pod, episode. What is this? Episode 8, baby.
At 8, yep.
My name is VONT Leak. I was gonna say to my right, we're online. It's Justin Chapman. We call him Chap. How are you, brother?
What's good? I'm chilling, bro. It's the weekend. This week was not such a good week.
No, it's not. It's Monday morning.
It's Monday. Well, we're recording. We're recording on a Saturday, but this is dropped on Monday morning. Last week was just not that good, but you know, we're doing better. We're living, we surviving, we're getting through it.
This is the first time we're actually recording this in the morning, and so I'm sipping on coffee, which is very bizarre for me. But
First of all, I meant to make my tea, but I was like, I don't know if we want to like show that it's the morning. But now you just exposed, so I might get my tea on our break.
Okay. Hibiscus? Do you have a preference?
I'm an Earl Grey person. Since I went to London, I've been dibbling dabbling.
What is your
My
tea?
tea.
What does the type of tea you drink say about you? That should be a thing. I'm a simple black tea guy, dude. All right, this isn't about
Yeah.
me or what?
Ugh, black tea.
Well, I'll put honey and sugar in it.
This is basic though. You don't put no milk, no whole milk in there. Make it a little
No.
thick. Yeah, it's telling me a lot about you, brother.
And this is black coffee, but I have vanilla creamer and sugar in it.
From the Pop-Tart to now the tea. Not a good
No,
look, Vaunt.
Because I eat pop. But all right, let's introduce our guests and then we'll talk about this because they'll have some opinions. Justice is out this week. You haven't heard any villainy yet because he's in LA being a little thought.
Yep.
So filling in for him, we replaced him with a woman. Please welcome to the Morning Commute podcast. Should we go by your last name?
My
Or you
last
just-
name.
Should we like say your last name or are you just a
Oh
first
yeah,
name person?
that's fine. No, you can
All
say
right.
my last name.
All right. Please welcome to the Morning Commute podcast, Peyton Whitmore, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Hey, thanks for
How are you?
having me. I'm good. I'm excited to be here. Rise and shine. So it's good old 7 a.m. here.
I feel
Ooh,
bad
good
because
vibes.
for two reasons I feel bad. One, because you just sat through 3 minutes of that, and it's gonna be you'll see that this is the vibe for me and Chap every single week. The other reason I feel bad. So real quick backstory: Peyton is a much better version of what I do for work, but for a different morning show in a different state. You are. What do you tell everybody what you do?
So I am an on-air host for the John J. and Rich Morning Show. So it's the biggest morning show in Arizona. I grew up on it, which is like really, really trippy to be in the same space as the people that I listen to, you know, driving to school in the 6th grade. So that's insane. But Vaunt, give yourself some credit, dude. You're there. You made it. So we're on the same level. It's all good.
Nah, you better than me.
Okay, I'll take it.
You do better work. You're better looking.
Thanks.
Whenever you guys do social media clips, people you probably make yourself the thumbnail because you know they get clicked on. I don't have that same advantage.
Wow.
That's so funny. It is basically the show's Instagram. I run it, so it's basically just like my burner account. So
Mhm.
I have
love
fun with
that.
it.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
But the second reason I feel bad is because you said you're in Arizona. We're all three of us are in different time zones, and so trying to coordinate this thing was probably the most difficult part of my week
Crazy.
because it's 9:30 right now for me in the Midwest. Chap, it's 10:30 for you
Yes, sir.
in New York, and it's 7:30 for you in Arizona. And what did you tell us before we started? I didn't know this about the time zones for you guys.
Yeah, Arizona is like the only state in the United States that doesn't change for daylight savings time. So we stay the same time no matter what year round. So while
That
everyone
is
else
crazy.
changes, we stay the same. So it's like less stressful for us. But like when we like go to California or something, we always feel like we're like going into the future or whatever because their time changes.
It's
So
so
it's chill.
weird. And I'm
Yeah, it's
honestly I'm
like-
a little jealous
It's
Why?
actually really nice.
because I thought we were getting rid of daylight saving. Seasonal depression is very much a thing for me. whenever daylight saving happens, and it's like what, not even 2 weeks away. So now it's getting darker earlier, and I'm just like I'm sad just all the freaking time.
Everything changes still too. It's just getting dark at 5 p.m. here instead of 7. So
okay.
It's like the weather and the moon and the sun rotation doesn't change, or yeah. So I don't know. Anyways,
Well,
it's not that serious.
What's considered winter? Oh, for me, it is. What's considered winter for you guys in terms of the weather? Like, how cold does it get?
Well, okay, it depends on the day. Like, we had a 77-degree day the other day, but then the next day was like 95. So, it kind of just depends. It doesn't really start getting like cold out here all day until like mid-November, end of November. Like, people are still out in the pools tanning.
Wow.
So,
people on the East Coast, we go the opposite way. We'll be 77 one day, and the next day is 43. The day after that is 65.
Nope. So it gets hot out here. You gotta wear your sunscreen. That's for sure.
Crazy.
Sunscreen is crazy. I'm wearing a sweater today, and I just pulled out my Uggs out the closet yesterday.
Oh yeah, the Uggs are packed away like in a storage unit. I won't go for those for like another 2 more months.
2 more months?
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
We don't get snow unless you go up north or fly across the country.
That's crazy. Oh my
It's
God.
nice though. It's good weather.
What's the vibe of Phoenix?
The vibe of Phoenix is they're weird. People here are weird. They're shady. They're shisty. They're dirty. All of the above. But I'm from here, so
right.
Sound like you're right on New Jersey, New York. Shit.
No, it's cool though. Like, I grew up here, and then I left for college, and so when I came back, I was like, oh, all of you guys scare me. So I try to stay. I try to stay chill. I don't really go to like the old town Scottsdale vibe, like where the bouncers were the guy I sat next to in like 8th grade math. So I try to stay away from that. But it's chill. I like Phoenix. It's home.
Okay.
The only thing I know about Arizona is that scene in Martin where the kid's like, I'm sorry I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona.
I'm sorry.
True. Yeah, that's one on loop for sure. Like, we hear that pretty often. So it's a good one.
That's dope.
She was not impressed just now. She was like, oh, here we go.
I know. I'm like, I've heard that a million fucking times.
Goodness. Oh my God. All right. Well, we're gonna dive deep into you and just more about you as the show goes on, because we don't let people that come on Morning Commute leave without being traumatized. Would you say, Chap?
Harassed, threatened,
Okay. I'm game. Let's go. I'm rolling with the big dogs today. I'm ready.
All right, before we get into the Black Twitter report, I want to ask one thing, and this is call back to we just talked about this a couple of minutes ago. Peyton, I want to ask you, do you eat Pop-Tarts?
Sometimes in a blue moon.
What's your go-to Pop-Tart flavor?
Strawberry.
Oh,
what the?
Let me just walk out. We're done here, guys.
You guys probably eat that nasty ass brown sugar one.
First of all, I don't eat them, period, because that's just little kid food. But I ain't going with no strawberry now.
We had an episode a couple weeks ago, and we had probably the biggest argument ever about Chap thinks, first of all, that you were a kid if you eat a Pop-Tart. But then he said that, what did you who said that strawberry was the best flavor? You or Justice?
No, that was Justice, because strawberry and no good flavor. Stop it.
Don't come for brown sugar cinnamon. It is one of the go-to goated flavors of all time on Pop-Tarts.
I disagree with you wholeheartedly. That is the most disgusting flavor out of them all. It literally tastes like sand.
Strawberry is basic as shit.
It is.
I'm a basic bitch sometimes. That's okay.
You know what?
I don't see a problem in that.
We got pride in that.
You know what? I got vanilla ice cream in the fridge, so I'm with you on the basic bitch shit. I get you.
Okay.
I got you. All right, baby. You already know how this is about to go down. Morning Commute, VONT leak, Justin Chapman, and Peyton is filling in for Justice this week. Thanks for tuning in. Another week of righteousness, ratchetness. You can follow us on Morning Commute Pod on Instagram. Without further ado, we are going to dive into the Black Twitter report.
From the latest rap beefs to the hottest debates, and even the messiest celebrity scandals in between, it's the Black Twitter report on Morning Commute.
Well, have you guys seen this stuff that's going on with Lil Durk and how he got arrested?
I have not, but am I surprised? Nah.
No, I think we all knew that, but he literally got arrested the other day in Florida for a murder for hire plot for like this guy that he went to go kill. His name was Quando Rondo. I think they're
Oh, I know
kind
Quando
of in the
Rondo.
so he was trying to go kill Quando Rondo, hit his homie, and all this stuff happened. Apparently, Lil Durk has like a snitch in his corner. Everybody's snitching on him. So many people in his clique are getting arrested. So I think he's going down because he's already a felon. And I'm kind of sad because like I like Lil Durk. Lil Durk's the rapper that like kind of sings. And I like that. And so I'm kind of sad we're not going to get no music from him. No music from him. No music from Young Thug. Like all my goats are getting locked up.
Not true. Because they do some songs over the jail phone, you know. And
that's true. That's true. But like Tory Lanez, he's locked up right now. And they pulled his project. He tried to drop that. And they were like, nope, not happening.
It was out for a little bit. It was dope. I liked it.
Yeah, for a little bit. But yeah, Lil Durk getting locked up has definitely affected my household. My boyfriend, he's an Aquarius and he's pretty to himself. And he texts me, he's like, I'm really sad about this. So I'm like, okay, that's what we're sad about right now. But I guess I get it.
When you texted us about this, what did you call him?
Durkio.
I've never heard that before.
Never heard that either.
That must be a West Coast thing.
You need to get with the times, obviously.
Get with the times. You in 2056.
When the feds come and pick your ass up, it's pretty much clip for you.
Definitely.
It's pretty much clip for you. When I think about artists making music in prison, I just think about Lucius Lyon and his old ass. and like, if he was able to pull it off, we could get these young rappers making music in prison. It might not be nothing crazy. We're not going to get no projects no time soon, but Durk definitely. Also, I feel like Durk's team, because Durk is still a fairly new artist, Durk definitely still has stuff that he hasn't released yet. So his team,
for sure,
to try to distract people from whatever the hell's going on, they'll drop some shit.
For sure, and we'll love it.
It's crazy because I feel like you're saying he's not going to beat the case, but I feel like he will, only because I feel like not all, but most of the hip hop people, they have just a list of just felonies and charges that they just beat. So you know he could go down, but I just think it's very unlikely because they pull a string somewhere. They know some people in the government, or they know the prosecutor, the judges, or some shit like that. So I think he's gonna beat the case, but like I said, he's still gonna make the music in the jail. Also, you call him Durkio, I call him Pennywise. Because he just looks like Pennywise to me. Like he just has.
What?
Tell me you don't look at his eyes, and he has the Pennywise eyes. Come on now.
I don't think I've ever looked at him in that much detail. But
look at his eyes and tell me he's not Pennywise.
I don't see it, bro. I don't see it, bro.
Bro. Come on now. Also, my other thing about Lil Durk is, did he not put out that song with J. Cole when he was like,
yeah, the All My Life.
Yeah, I'm doing better. And like
they trying to keep me down.
Like, my guy, you gotta live. You gotta live what you're preaching.
Totally.
I can't get past. We need to go back to you saying he looks like Pennywise. I don't believe. Where do
you don't see it?
I don't. First of all, I don't see it. Second, I'm talking to the same dude that thinks he looks like Michael B. Jordan.
Look, I didn't put that title on myself.
I
didn't put that title on myself.
Who said that? Why would they lie to you, Chap?
This is not me. I did not endorse that.
You said one person said it to you, and you've lived by it ever since. And I've never believed
a lie. That is a lie. I look like myself. But y'all cannot tell me y'all don't look at Lil Durk and you don't see the Pennywise eyes.
I don't see Pennywise.
Y'all have to be blind.
He looks like dead inside, but he doesn't look like Pennywise to me.
Inside is crazy.
I'm scared. I'm kind of actually scared of him.
Scared?
His eyes are, yeah. Like if you really look at pictures of him, like he is pretty scary. So I guess I can see the Pennywise connect in that way, but he don't look like Pennywise.
Yeah, that's a reach.
It's this. He doesn't. All right, let me clarify. He doesn't look like Pennywise. It's the eyes. Just look at the eyes. Like his one is like. Nah, let me not do that to him. But they're big.
Oh yeah,
they're big.
You want a good look-alike? Look up Tay K and tell me Tay K don't look like. I don't look like Tay K's cousin.
Tay K?
You?
That's a good look-alike. Yes.
Vaunt, you do not look like Tay K's cousin.
Y'all got like the same head shape type, but that's all I'm seeing.
Let me take my glasses off, see if that helps. And then hold on, I gotta give you like a dead look. Hold on, because I'm smiling.
I guess okay. When you go into character, I guess I can see it a little bit.
When I do my best to look like him.
Yeah, when you do your best. My boyfriend, have you guys ever seen Over the Hedge, that movie?
Yes,
the
that's
turtle
my
and the-
movie right there.
Me too. Okay, my boyfriend says I look like Vern the turtle, and that shit pisses me off. He'll walk up to me and be like, "What's up, Vern?" I'm like, "Bruh."
That's OD disrespectful.
I know. I get Vern and Arthur from the freaking Arthur show. Like I look like a character.
not
I can kind of see it
not Arthur. Cut it
I
out.
see Arthur.
No,
with my
no,
glasses. I kind
no.
of give whatever he is.
An aardvark, right?
Is he an
Yeah,
aardvark?
I think so.
What is the
I thought he was
aardvark?
like a bear. Aardvark? No, aardvarks have like those big long noses, don't they? I don't know.
think so. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Arthur don't got a nose. I swear to God, Arthur's an aardvark. I'd totally see it though, 1,000%.
I don't see it. I'm sorry. I cannot. I can't go with you on that one.
Well,
Anytime
thanks.
Peyton walks into a room, the theme song, and I say, "Hey, what a wonderful kind of day."
Hey,
Totally. That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna have to do that. Just stay strapped with like a
Halloween's
music
coming up.
box. Yeah, Halloween is right around the corner. Actually, tonight I'm going to do like a little bar crawl, and
Okay.
that'll be interesting. We're gonna be Dejanay and Sticky from the Proud Family.
Okay.
You guys know who I'm talking about, right? Like Dejanay is obsessed with Sticky. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me, Vont?
Yeah, I felt like you asked because you saw no reaction out of me. I did not watch the Proud
Yeah.
Family growing up.
Oh my gosh, you need to go on to Disney Plus and watch you some Proud Family because that's
Chap
a
has
shame.
never watched That's So Raven.
Yeah.
That's also a shame.
That wasn't my era. I didn't get.
What was your era? How old are you?
I'm only 24. I got onto Disney Channel late, so I had my Nickelodeon phase, and right when Nickelodeon was ending with Victorious, I went over to Disney Channel. This is about 2010-ish, whatever. So this is after That's So Raven. So I was into like Good Luck Charlie, Jesse, the Casey Undercover,
Austin
like I was
and
in
Ally.
Austin and Ally, like I was in
Me
that,
too,
that
but
era of
no,
Disney
like
Channel.
That's a Raven, Hannah
No.
Montana, like what?
No, never watched.
I
none of
mean,
that.
that's actually sick. That
But,
changes
I
how I
mean-
feel about you, Chap.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! We're done here, guys. All right, let's just
Yeah.
let's end it. I mean, I can always go back and watch it. Just it's not gonna feel the same because I'm not like 7 and watching this show that everybody loves. But we'll see.
I feel it.
I might get high and watch it and see.
You totally should. Let loose.
Another story that we have, which is going crazy right now. First of all, when y'all see Tyler Perry, what do you think of?
Mud to the damn DEA.
Yeah. Medea.
Medea? I think
of
everybody would say that.
1-800 choke that hoe like
Mhm.
on repeat.
And we always talking about if you I don't know if y'all watch Medea plays and movies like that, but what's the one job Medea always has or says she always like that's how she gained money?
Medea had a job.
Yes, when they were younger, and she was like, I used to do
she
this.
said she was a hooker, a stripper.
Yes, a stripper. So imagine now, right? Tyler Perry at a concert with some ass in his face,
I don't want to
throwing the bills. Yes, it's true. This is not made up. This is not AI. I promise you, this is true. Tyler Perry, my boy Tyler Perry, was at the Usher concert in the front row.
This changes things. I didn't know that was an Usher concert. I just thought he
Yes.
was at a strip club. Okay, then I'm not as mad at it. I thought this was just a random club and somebody caught Tyler Perry on video because I was gonna flame the fuck out of him.
Flame him for what though? Like I don't see the problem in throwing the money.
Tyler Perry just old as hell. What the hell are you doing in a
is old as
strip
hell.
club?
I mean, I guess so, but it's Tyler Perry. Why wouldn't he be at the strip club?
I just don't think like that's Tyler Perry. If you know what I'm saying, like you ever see some people, like you ever look at your parents and you're like, I can never see them doing that. That's how I look at Tyler Perry. I can never see him at a strip club or
Okay.
just anything crazy like that. Well, he probably been at the Diddy's parties too. I don't know, but I just
You
I
think
can't.
he was at the freak offs?
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
More than likely. I think all of those celebrities were at those freak offs. I think the list that we're about to get is gonna shock a ton of people.
and I wouldn't be surprised if he had the Medea costume on.
Oh, that's funny. No, I think if Tyler Perry were to like really lean into his Medea into his bit, I think it would be pretty cool to go to a strip club and see like him in drag and dressed as Medea. Like he would make bank.
Oh, you thinking for it? You thinking for it here? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Like, why not?
He about to tune in to do that. See,
like everybody, if Tyler Perry's throwing his money, I bet you everybody was swarming and trying to grab it. I probably would be too. So I'm here for it. I think all the rich people should be throwing money at concerts for us poor folk down here.
oh, okay, okay,
Come up.
okay. But the funny thing about that is, so he throwing the money, right? And then Usher catches him. So he points him out, and then he just starts running. Like, he just starts jetting. He turns around and like Usher's like, nah, I see you. And like, Tyler, you can't be throwing money and just be ashamed, brother. You do it, you gotta own up to it.
Tyler Perry's like 54, 55, and he's got a 10-year-old kid.
And he's married, I think.
I don't know if he's married or not. That usually means that's the most minute detail out of this whole thing. I just feel like fucking Tyler Perry, a 54-year-old dude, and I maybe because I've seen him dressed up as a grandma. I've seen him dressed up as Medea. It's everything about him in a strip club just seems ethically wrong to me. There were also rumors that he was gay at some point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he is. There's no way that you are dressing up as a woman and you're not gender fluid. There's no way.
I disagree.
It's a character.
Okay. Y'all
Martin
are sus.
As Big Mom. How?
Y'all are sus. Who was it? Wasn't it what's his name? Right? Bernie Mac. Do you remember Bernie Mac did that video? And he was like, all of these comedians are dressing as drag. They're basically selling their soul. It's like the embarrassment initiation. I'm super into conspiracy. I'm really into conspiracy theories. So
I'm a conspiracy theorist too, but I just can't go with that one. Only because I feel like people look too deep into it. It's not that serious. It's just
it's that deep though.
You're getting paid. Do what you got to do to get paid. Doesn't mean that's me personally. That's
so what you're saying, Chap, is you would dress up in drag for like a quick buck.
If I'm getting $250 million to dress up in a woman's suit, I'm doing it.
I agree.
Okay. And you don't, oh my gosh, and you don't think that your girlfriends would feel some type of way about that? If my boyfriend decided to dress up as drag, it don't matter how much money, I'm definitely questioning his sexuality. Why would you do that?
We got a nice ass house, a nice ass car, and some money to think about it.
Okay.
Because I threw on a wig.
Like,
I guess so. Because I hear that, I guess. Because I would totally dress up as a guy, but I feel like it's just different. Like a man in a dress for like a bit. Like if you want to do that just because that's who you are, I'm all game. But to like do it as a bit, I'm like, that's a little sus. There's something you're not telling us.
Go ahead, Mark.
Tyler Perry is the only person that I feel like we could have this convo about, because Martin Lawrence dressing up as Shanae and Big Mama, I don't think we have ever thought he was gender fluid. The Wayans brothers and White Chick. Oh, that was a one-off movie, whatever. Eddie Murphy, fucking Vespuccia. We don't. I don't think we've ever sat and thought about those people. So I feel like Tyler Perry is the only person we could have this legitimate conversation about.
I actually think it's a very much a skill to do that, because one, it shows that you're a true actor. One, Tyler Perry was not meant to play Medea. I hope y'all know. He was like, he had to do it last minute when somebody didn't show up. So the fact that like he has the video of like his first show trying Medea, and that shit is like,
I never heard that.
Yeah, it's amazing. I know the person that was supposed to play Medea did not show up because something about payment or whatever. So he had to throw on a suit, and then like he just nailed it. So like he's been doing it for years now. But I also feel like it depends on how far you go with it. Like you said, you're doing it for a bit. It's a one-off thing. All right, that's cool. But I feel like if they make you do some crazy shit, like I don't know if you ever seen Chris Tucker and it was the movie. I don't think it was. It was a movie. Chris Tucker was dressed up as like this really flamboyant designer, and I just think that was a little too much because like he was just all over the place. If it's something like that, it's like, all right, we have to think about ourselves. And I remember he had a problem with Smokey, so I feel like you can argue that. But again, it depends on how far you go with it.
Totally, and I mean, and I think like Medea too. Like she's a real G. Like I feel like if she was your sweet little granny, it'd be a little bit different. But she's a G, so I can kind of see it. I feel like you guys are kind of convincing me right now. I think I changed my mind.
Tyler Perry was all over the news this week because Jill Scott posted a video from Why Did I Get Married? And she's like, I'm going to get up this mountain without you, Mike, as a callback to the Why Did I Get Married movie. And so it went down a rabbit hole of her and then the dude that played Mike. And then
No, Mike went first.
Really?
Mike went first because he was on a plane. And then they was like, all right, Sheila should make a video. And then like, I think a few hours after, she made her video.
And the chick that plays Angela did hers, and she was like, Marcus. And so we thought it was random as fuck, but then I guess Tyler Perry posted a picture where he's teasing, he's writing another Why Did I Get Married?
I'm not with him. I'm sorry. I'm not.
You don't
I
want to
don't
see Why Did I Get Married again?
Not really. Not really. I'm not a big fan of like the sequels and the trequels.
The trequels. I would love to see it. Why Did I Get Married was one of his favorite franchise, or one of his best franchises, one of my favorites. The only reason I don't want to see it is because Tyler Perry has not been on his game in the past 5 years.
You said that so many times.
Because I stand by it, bro. Like his movies, a team,
I call them BT shows.
They're all, that's exactly what the fuck they are. And it's the Oprah Winfrey Network and BET. They're all so ass because he writes them literally in a day, full seasons, and the quality's not there. He's more about quantity now. I think ever since he got his studio in 2019, he's been like, oh, I can write a full season of a TV show in an hour, and it's just not good. Then let's not even mention the shows where he's just doing crazy shit like, oh, pull down your pants, let me smell your dick. That's an actual scene that happened in a real show.
Yeah.
And I just think the quality is not there. I don't want him to ruin Why Did I Get Married for me.
I'm with you. I've always been a big Tyler Perry fan. He had some good shows. All right, come on now. House of Pain, amazing. Until the second one came out.
House of Pain is one of the greatest black sitcoms ever, but now that it's back, the writing is shitty, and I hate it. It ruined it.
It is. I think I'm glad he got the studio, and I'm glad you mentioned it too. I feel like now everything looks very just similar, like aesthetic wise. Like you can just tell, like this is a Tyler Perry shoot because everything in the house looks the same as the show before. And you know, kudos to him or whatever. But like you say, the writing's very off. It's nothing different. Everything's the same. And maybe you just get into that age where like you don't care. Like it's just, you know, it's whatever. That's him.
And it's not even just the writing for me. Like even that movie he did with Felicia Rashad and Cicely Tyson, the one in 2020 that came out on Netflix. Remember when they was
Fall from Grace?
Yes, remember they was like the background actors was sipping from the cups and it was nothing clearly in the cup, or eating with the fork and it was nothing on the fork. Like the quality has gotten so crappy and it just disappoints me.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the one with I think it was like Megan Good and one of the sister I think it's like her husband, Tia Mowry. What's his name?
Yes. Well,
you're talking Corey Hardwick.
Corey Hardwick, yeah. Did you guys see that one? And that was a Tyler Perry film. I thought that was good. I thought it was original. I thought it was different from what we've seen.
What's the name of it though? Because I'm like
Divorce in the Black.
Divorce in the Black. There you go.
Yes, yeah, I thought it was so good, and like he went insane. Like he played a really, really good crazy person. And I thought that was a really good Tyler Perry movie. And usually, like, I'm really bad at watching movies. I be scrolling on my phone. I'm doing dishes. But I stayed sat that whole movie.
I'm going to disagree with you. I think that movie was also mid.
Oh, my gosh. VONT, you just need to let yourself go sometimes and really just, like, lean into the storyline. Like, not everything's got to be so perfect.
Corey Hardwick, there was a couple things in the movie. Like, he seemed like a fake gangster. Like, his family, like, his character came from a family of wannabe gangsters or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But everything that he did first of all, count how many times he puts up these two fingers in the movie. He's like, you fucking with me, Mia, or what's her name? What, you fucking with me, Ava? You really pissing me off. And then like
that was the point.
But he didn't do anything about it. He was like, you really making me mad, and then just walked away. He didn't really hit her to the end.
Because he was a punk. That was his character. He's a punk.
So stupid. You just seem like a wannabe gangster. And then I hated that Megan Good was just like so stupid, kept going back to him in the movie. Like, no chick is no black woman at that is really gonna keep going back to a dude that's treating you like that so many times. Like, oh, he's just having a bad day. It doesn't matter that he killed all of this guy's animals on a fucking farm. I'm still gonna love him.
VONT, I hate to bust your bubble, but there's a lot of people like that out here.
And I think Megan Good might be one of them messing around with Jonathan Majors. Like he's trash. And I love Megan Good, and the fact that she is with him after he literally, yes, I did. Like Jonathan Majors deserved to have his career down the gutter. That's what he gets.
Whoa. Slow down. Wait, hold on.
And I used to like Megan Good.
Oh my, I don't know if it's a time zone difference, but y'all some different timing right now. Cool. Slow down. Because no, we're not gonna do this morning. We're not gonna do this. Jonathan Majors is. I'm not gonna say he didn't do what he did.
He's guilty. He literally got a guilty verdict.
We have to look at the video. We have to look at the video, and we have to see what the evidence is showing. Okay.
Oh shit! Here go the conspiracy theorists.
You look like you got a lot to say. Go ahead, please.
Me?
No, pay it.
No, I just think Jonathan Majors is like the stereotype and he's feeling it. And like he didn't publicly apologize. Like I think that's so trash. I think he's not a very good person, but I don't know him. So I can't really make that opinion. But I think it's lame. Megan Good decided to be by his side during a domestic violence case. Like, come on now. Are you a girl's girl or what?
Oh, look, I'm not defending a suspected abuser.
I think we need to be very clear, Chap. He is guilty. He literally has a guilty charge. He had to do community service.
Again, I'm not saying he did it or he didn't, but you have to understand also the justice system is fucked.
That's true.
Especially not in the favor of people of color. So we have to put that into account because also the person on the other end is a white woman, correct? Right?
That's true.
So we have to understand the dynamic here. Also, we do not know the full story of everything. So again, he might be guilty, but the way you just kicked him right there, like,
I'm just saying, and maybe this is because like I have a degree in criminal justice. Like I wanted to be a detective. I wanted to be a police officer. Like that's what I wanted to do with my life. And then also like I'm half white, so the whole race thing don't really make a difference to me. I'm half white. I'm half black. If you're guilty, then you're guilty.
See, I was on your side, Chap.
That's my opinion.
I was gonna defend you until she put out the law degree.
Right.
Where is it? I have it right here.
And she's black and white.
That's a criminal justice degree right there.
And I got shit with music. I can't.
Right. Hey, you got a master's on me though. That's for sure.
And music business. None of this criminal shit. You want to talk about copyright infringement? I'm there with you. But it's just the way y'all kicking them. Like I feel like we gotta protect our people of color.
We do, we definitely do, but not if
and that's guilty. Why she's saying that Jonathan Jesus English. Fuck. That's why she's saying Jonathan Majors is guilty.
Yeah, it's good though.
And you don't see why like she's standing by. I feel like that's a great black woman. When trouble is all around. I sound like I'm in the church now. Trouble is all around, and you got somebody that's standing beside you. That just shows that like they're unwavered. They're standing planted by.
I feel that, but it's not like she was with him when like all that happened. She started dating him while the allegations were going on, which is like super lame.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't know the full details. You know what I'm
saying? That's true. We only know what. Yeah, we only know what they give us. You know what I mean? People only tell us what they want us to know. So
yeah,
it's
but
good.
A little left on that. Their relationship is very cringy. Very, very cringy. Just even like seeing the crying and whatever. It's just like,
Well, didn't he say that Megan Good was just like Martin Luther King's wife?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, do better. Come on. He just he shot himself in the foot there. But I'm a Jonathan Majors hater, so it's good. It's all right.
Wow, that took a left. That took a left right there. That took a left. Welcome to Morning Commute, everyone.
Right, this is it, baby. We here.
Oh my gosh.
Peyton, you here? You getting a little taste of Morning Commute and how just heated this shit gets.
I love it. I'm having a great time.
She just came into the fold and just took it up 500.
I cause chaos. I'm a Leo, so I like to stir the pot.
Our birthdays are what, like 2 days apart, right? Or a couple.
Something like that. I'm August 10th.
I'm the 12th.
Yep, 2 days apart. We're right in the same. And like, I don't really know very many Leo guys, but you're cool, Vont. So I think I fuck with the Leo men.
I think I just fuck with each other, the Leos. That's all I gotta say about that.
Well, that's because we're the best. There's no argument. What's your sign, Chap? What are you?
I'm a Sag, the lovers.
Oh my God. My sister is a Sagittarius and she is bat-ish crazy.
Well, I'm sorry about your sister. She might be the outlier, but a us Sag people. We're very calm, down to earth. We're lovable people. And we put out good energy into the world.
Okay.
Cap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you cap, King.
Yeah.
let
Yeah,
you
you need
cap.
to change your name from Chap to Cap because you
Oh,
are full of it. That was not anything factual to what you just said.
The abuse, the verbal abuse this morning, and all the hostility is getting to me. Okay.
Chap, I love you, brother, but I'm with her because my girlfriend Alyssa's a Sagittarius. Complete fucking polar opposites.
What? Nah.
And maybe, but like men and women in their signs are totally different. So, like Taylor Swift, she's a Sagittarius, and you can't tell me that bitch ain't crazy.
She is crazy. No,
Mhm.
Yeah, like I
do
know
that.
she has
I
this
get it.
like I'm like America's sweetheart look right now, and I'm here for that. I'm a total Taylor Swift fan, but she's crazy. Like you cannot convince me otherwise.
Can I give you a hot take, which I'm sure y'all will agree with, honestly? There are so many better singers than Taylor Swift.
I think we know that, but she's
Yeah.
a great performer, though, you know?
She's a great
And-
songwriter. That shit.
Yeah, she is a great songwriter. I got to go to Taylor Swift's like opening show, and it was really dope. And it was like I really didn't want to go, but when I went, I was glad I went. She can put on a hell of a show. So,
And I
I'm a
appreciate good performers like Sabrina Carpenter. She's a great example. Sabrina is so good on stage presence, and I think I appreciate it more because she's so young and has so little experience on a stage. Whereas Taylor Swift has been doing it mainstream for 10 plus years.
right.
Sabrina Carpenter kind of has, but now she's getting her big break. And Sabrina, she knows, women know when they're sexy. And Sabrina Carpenter knows how to go on stage and do different like angles and like little winks and the little like
Yeah.
smoochy kisses things. And she uses that to her advantage, which I think so little performers know how to do.
I've never seen Sabrina Carpenter perform. I've
She's
only listened to her music.
awesome.
I know her music's awesome. I just never seen it
Yeah.
perform. I'm gonna take y'all word for it.
I haven't seen her perform either, except for just like clips on the show. But that's interesting you bring that up, Vaunt. Like how she kind of has like a way of putting the crowd in the palm of her hands, and she kind of has this like different type of aura to her. But have you guys heard the controversy and how people are like clapping back to people like completely over sexualizing Sabrina Carpenter? Have y'all seen this?
I have
No.
not. Elaborate.
Basically, like they're saying like Sabrina Carpenter, and I think it's because she's just like so petite. Like I'm pretty sure she's like 4'10" or like 4'11", so she's like a little human as it is. And they're like she dresses like a kid, and I'm like that's really weird that you think this grown woman is dressing like a kid, and she's on stage and she's literally doing sex positions. Like that's weird that you think that. That like the fact that you're making that comment makes me feel like I need to block you.
Yeah, Chap. She
Yeah.
has a song that she does on this tour she's on now where I don't know what the point of the song is, but in the middle of the song, every stop she does a different like sex position. And she's like, how do you like that, babe? Or some shit like that. I think that this whole industry over sexualizing artists, I'm not mad at it because I feel like it's kind of bringing back old school Britney, like in her prime. But at the same time, I feel like it's being too overdone. Like Tate McRae right now is a great example. I feel like Tate is being much more sexualized than she's ever been in her career. And I don't know how I feel about it because I don't feel like that is the Tate McRae image. Like in this last music video she did for It's Okay, I'm Okay, she's got like, I don't know if she's just like oiled up more or her like boobs are popped or whatever, but I just don't feel like that's where we know Tate McRae. Whereas Sabrina, she's making that her thing. So
yeah,
I think it's a little bit more
she's
acceptable.
like getting into old Hollywood Sabrina Carpenter is, and I think the Tate McRae kind of code switch, I think is what I can call it. I think
Yes.
it has a lot to do with her boyfriend being the Kid Leroy. Because like a lot of
Okay.
people think the Kid Leroy is just like this singer kind of melodies, unless you go to like one of his shows, you're really a fan. Like the Kid Leroy is a rapper. He does drugs. He smokes weed. Like he raps about that kind of stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so
Yeah.
yeah. And like what's one of his best friends was the one that died.
Juice WRLD?
Juice WRLD like was one of his best friends. And
Oh,
so
shit.
I was like, I think it was Juice WRLD, or it was like
Or X.
triple like Extension or whatever. One of those,
Yeah.
it was one of those two. But like the Kid Leroy, he's from Australia, but he's a rapper. And I feel like that definitely has an influence on Tate McRae's image. But that's just my opinion.
No, I get that. I appreciate your opinion. I think, and this goes back to the conversation we had about like with Tyler Perry. I think if I'm not okay with the industry sexualizing women, and like obviously this is my career, this is where I'm going into.
Mhm.
However, if the person is okay with it, like if they know that's gonna come on, guys, sex sells. We all know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're okay with doing that, let them do it. Look at all right. I know people look at Megan Thee Stallion, right? And they're like, you know, look at the BET Awards and every award show, to be honest. Somebody's shaking ass up there nowadays. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're like, oh, this is the new generation. Like, you know, we would have never do something like this. Come on, let's go back to the 90s. Let's do Freaknik. Let's look at
Mhm.
Little Kim. This is nothing new. This is there's always been some type of sexualization on the women's side and men's side. If they're
Yeah.
okay with doing it because they're getting money, let them do it. I think it's when
For
we go
sure.
beyond that and we just make it into something one that they don't want to do, but where we're exploiting people beyond their wishes. That's what we should talk about it. That's my
Facts. I
take.
totally agree. I mean, you got not Glorilla, Sexy Red going out here talking about like my baby daddy and shaking her ass, and it's like not really the like sexiest image, but like she made bank
Some
off of it.
people see it as
Not
sexy.
not to me.
And not
Not
me
cute.
either. I wasn't a big fan of sexy, but honest, like people like that music. So who am
Yeah.
I to say, hey, you can't do that because it's very vulgar? It's for somebody. Somebody's gonna listen to that and feel like, you know, make their day better or feel like they the shit, whatever.
Mhm.
People like that. It's a product. Put it out there.
I think that we've seen that with most recent, or maybe not the most recent, but WAP. And I remember when people were all upset, like, oh, how dare they make a song like this, blah, blah, blah. And women, we saw the same shit a couple of years prior with Slob on My Knob, like Corn on the Cob, Check It With Me, and do like,
Yep.
and from a man's perspective.
Right, but when
Yeah.
women decide that they want to do it and they trying to make a quick buck off of it off these men, it's a problem. It's not for me. I wouldn't go and do that, but hey, like you said, Chap, if it's for somebody.
Exactly. I don't know. I understand the conversation. Also, I've never heard of like that topic being thrown in the air. Like I thought everybody just fuck with Sabrina Carpenter and just like, you know, just really find that everything she's doing is really dope. But I think it's a valid topic to talk about. And there's some weird people out here, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's somebody seeing it like that.
Yeah, because like I said, with Sabrina, it's all intentional. She literally, or it seems intentional. When she opens her tour, Chap, I know you haven't seen the video. She runs, it's like a big old dollhouse, and she runs out on stage in what looks like a towel, like she just got out the shower. But then she opens it, and it's like this, I don't want to say salacious, because it might just be a regular ass dress, but the way that she presents herself, it just seems like, oh, like I'm trying to seduce you in a way. And
Yeah, I mean, she's wearing lingerie is
yeah,
exactly what she has on. It's lingerie, but then you think about it too, like she's probably trying to shed that Disney Channel image. It's exactly what we saw in 2015 with Miley Cyrus and her Bangers album.
Yeah.
And
mhm.
she's coming out with a wide open mouth, sliding down a tongue, you know, and shaking her ass for everybody to see. So, you know, sometimes it's like you have these child actors who are trying to find their own lane, and sometimes you got to, you know, show the fact that you're a grown woman in order to get out of it.
Yeah.
I think I like it better for Sabrina because I don't think she had. Well, I know for a fact she didn't have the Disney image as much as Miley, and even
Yeah.
and that's why it was, I think, easier for Sabrina to slide into that lane, because even though some people knew her from when she was on Disney, she was not fucking Hannah Montana, so she didn't have to do like a hard left turn and start doing a wrecking
So
ball and all
true.
that stuff. So that's why
Mhm.
that transition was much harder for Miley back in 20, what is that, 13, 14, whatever. So
Yeah, without a doubt.
I digress. So we're gonna do something now. I feel like Peyton tried to bring up this Sabrina thing to distract us from
Right.
the fact that we're gonna put her in the hot seat, and it
Maybe.
worked. Every time we have a guest on the show, we put them in the hot seat. What that means is you have to answer a series of questions, Peyton, and you have to answer them wholeheartedly. You can only pass on one of the, there'll be 5 questions total, but you can only pass on one of the questions, but you can't know what the
Okay.
rest of the questions are ahead of time. So let's just say you pass on number 2, but 3, 4, or 5, or even worse, you cannot go back. You must answer. Now, Peyton,
Okay.
do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear. Got my hand up.
Peyton, what is the biggest lie you've ever told without getting caught?
Oh, the biggest lie I ever told without getting caught.
This can be to a parent or a friend or your boyfriend.
Let me think. I usually get caught when I lie most of the time. I'm not a very good liar. Let me think. Okay, this is kind of effed up. Are you guys ready?
Mhm.
So my homegirl passed a couple of months ago and it was really sad. Sorry to bring the room down. But I was out in Portland where my boyfriend's from, and we were doing like a whole little kind of get together for this little basketball fundraiser for my boyfriend's family. Anyways, I was supposed to meet up with my homegirl to go visit my other homegirl's site, but I bailed because my homegirl, like, she's just too emotional for me sometimes, and she be doing the most. So, like, I low key lied, and I was like, "Hey, sorry, like, I'm not gonna be able to go." And then I went and saw her by myself. I went and visited my friend by myself. Not a
Okay.
very good one, sorry, but
No, it's fine.
No, I get that. I get that.
y'all
I
might
get
need to edit that out. But
No, that's
No,
okay.
I couldn't.
Now,
I was like, I couldn't come up with anything else.
I get
But
that.
I lied.
I'm gonna go number 2, Vaunt.
Yeah.
If you could leave your boyfriend for any celebrity or famous person, who would you choose?
Renee Rapp, 100%.
is
Who's-
Renee Rapp good looking?
Yes.
I gotta look who that is.
Yes.
Renee
never-
She
Rapp.
does it for me.
Renee Rapp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She's my
okay.
fave. That's
I've
my
seen this person
girl.
before. seen
Love
this before.
her.
You would
Bye. Bye,
you would leave your black man for a white woman.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Sure would.
Yeah, I'm a little
Does he know?
excited.
I would never, first of all, but if I had to, that would be
You
my
had
choice.
to. Okay.
Name a traumatic event that you have never ever gotten over.
Whoa. Okay. A traumatic event I've never gotten over. Oh, I'll tell you this one. This one's brutal. So I played basketball in college and I played D1 in my freshman year of college. What we had to do to like make sure that we were in shape, quote unquote, our coach would have us, we sat on dryers. She would start the dryer and anything that jiggled on your body, she would mark it. And that was like your focus on like what you needed to shed. So if like you have some
What?
love handles and she circles it, by the time season comes around, those love handles better be gone or you're not getting on the court.
What?
Don't sound right
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's no longer a basketball coach, in case anybody wanted to know.
Let me get the email to HBO and get this documentary going. Cause
Yeah,
what?
the life of a Division I player is insane.
What school?
And nobody like said anything. Sorry.
I mean, everyone transferred. I ended up leaving. You know, there's a couple people, and then you even like teammates that I had back then that like, well, everyone's just so soft nowadays. I'm like, no, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that sounds like corporal punishment. Like when they used to make
Yeah.
people like kneel down in like in grains of rice, and then it would have
Yeah.
like, geez.
Oh my god.
But that was pretty traumatizing. Not gonna.
See, I was gonna cap.
We
and
laugh
say
about
that,
it now.
Yeah, I was gonna cap and say that's the reason Chap and I never did sports, but that's not true. The reason I never did sports is because I'm a little bitch, but I also have asthma, and the reason Chap never did sports is because he was too short.
Shut up.
How short are you, Chap?
I'm 5'4".
You're
Such a fucking liar.
lying.
Such a
I'm
fuck.
5'4". That is.
You're lying. There's no way.
Yes. Why do I gotta lie?
I thought it was shorter. Honestly, that might be the truth.
Oh,
Peyton.
you
I
thought it was shorter?
Yeah, that's why I thought it was the cap.
Oh my gosh, short king slay.
You have people like Vaunt that just suck hella meat. I was yeah. Seek help if you are not in the process. But I'm
For
sorry.
sure.
That
Oh,
happened to you.
I've been through lots of therapy. It's all good. I didn't
Love
have
that.
any circles, so I was fine. I just felt bad for my teammates.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. But
I-
you haven't skipped any questions yet, so
I know. Let's go. I'm ready.
you got more to go. All right,
more.
here we go.
Okay.
Number four. Who give the best head, men or women?
That's a good question. I think it depends.
It's the post. That's a good.
If you're listening, Peyton like sat up on the table, put her did the thinking face, like,
I mean, it's a really good question. I'm gonna have to say probably. I would say probably women, just because we are like already naturally built-in pleasers.
I
Yeah.
knew it.
I would say that. And like
didn't
men
use it like
don't
that.
really care sometimes. They're just like they're trying to get what they want to get.
What
So
does that
that's
mean?
my
Women are
that's my
natural
thought.
pleasers.
Yeah, I think like women naturally like have it in their brains and their aura to like want to please the men that
Cap.
is in front of them. Oh, you have what's going on
Just,
at home, Vaughn?
just a whole lot of cap happening in this episode today. I feel like women are born to be submissive, and they love like just pillow princess. Just take me away.
They do. They do.
I don't think
We
there's
do.
a pleasing bone in a woman's body.
What?
Whoa.
Let me not say
I
that. Let
disagree.
me not say that. Let me not say that. I don't think that. I think there's pleasing bones, but I don't think women are made to be natural pleasers. Like I think you're very capable of it, but I think women, and I will generalize, just enjoy like do whatever you want with me, take me away.
For sure.
Fucking throw me around.
I disagree.
Okay,
I
Chap.
can okay.
Tread lightly because your girlfriend's in the room with you.
Right.
Right. I think what Peyton said is very not like spot on, but it's I'm more on the side of that because I just feel like men don't care. What's the sound like I mean I care, but talking to other men, like it's just like you said, they're trying to get what they want, so they just do it. I know people that just don't like at all like giving. So
Unfortunately for my boyfriend, that's me.
Yeah.
I am like one of the like that's the thing though, Vaughn. Like you say people want to lay back and chill, like that's definitely me. But when I talk to my homegirls, they're like, no, I want to take control. I want to show them what I can do. I'm trying to be wifey material, that kind of thing. So it's like my homegirls are very much like give. Me, on the other hand, I'm very much take. I feel bad for my boyfriend sometimes.
But
Like,
does
sorry.
that represent like the dynamic in your relationship?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. So I feel like the dominant partner that just like wants to give is the person that's like not wear the pants, but like basically they run shit. Or they want to run shit at least.
They want to at least, yeah.
The dominant or the provider.
Yeah. But yeah, to answer the question, I think women give better head.
That's okay. I can't answer. I mean, I've never gotten head from a dude. I'm just saying. My point was that I just don't believe that women are natural pleasers. But I digress.
We can agree to disagree. It's all right.
Last question. Tell us your biggest insecurity.
Oh God. My biggest insecurity, I got a lot, but probably my biggest one, as like insane as this is to say, it's totally my personality. My insecurity is definitely my personality. I think sometimes I'm too big for this world. I think sometimes people don't get it. Because I'm full of life. I'm energetic. I'm crazy. I'm drama. I'm extra. Like I'm all of it. And I like to be the center of attention. And sometimes people don't like people like that. And I have a hard time with people that don't like me. Like, how can you not like me? I'm pretty great. So like that doesn't make sense to me. So I would totally say my personality is my biggest insecurity because I feel sometimes when I go into a room, I have to dim my light in order to, blend in.
But are you like forced? Like, do you when you walk into a room, do you feel like I'm deserving of like the shine? Like I'm the center of attention?
No, I don't think that.
Because I hate people like that.
No, I don't think that. Like when I go into a room, naturally people gravitate to me because I'm a superstar. Like that's just what it is.
So you're confident. You're confident, but you're not.
I'm
confident,
feeling all this
right.
Leo energy. I love it.
Yeah, I'm confident, but like I'm a little weird sometimes. Like I'm half white. My boyfriend's full black. So like I'll think something's funny and he's like, that's your white side. And I'm like, okay.
He's not wrong. Not wrong.
So it's like sometimes like I feel like my personality isn't for everybody. So it can be a little rough out here. Plus like online, like working for the morning show that I do, there's such like a massive following and people like will DM me and be like, you suck, I hate you, your personality's terrible, you're annoying. I'm like, I know I'm annoying, but like you can love me anyway.
Damn, you get the hate mail?
Well, it's so bad. It's so
Damn.
bad. Yeah, it's brutal. I cry. I cry maybe once a week.
As a fellow Leo, I kind of understand it, but from a different perspective. Like you say, people give you hate and they give you shit, and you're kind of like, yeah, but you love me anyway. Me, when people say that, when I get like VONT's fucking annoying, or like he needs to shut up and go back to Jersey, sometimes I'm just like, all right, next. Like that shit kind of just rolls. Like I internalize it later, but not to an extent where it bothers me. I'm kind of just like, yeah, I know I'm annoying, and like, fuck you.
Yeah, and that might just be the difference in like being a man versus being a woman. You know, like I think me personally, I want everybody to like me.
I do
And
too.
that's
I agree
something
with that.
I gotta work on that, because not everybody's gonna, you know, like you or agree with what you're saying or like the energy that you're putting out into the world. But yeah, I think that's just the blazing fact of like men versus women, and I'm an empath, so I feel things and I feel them deep. I'm a little crybaby, so
I love how
Sensitive.
self-aware you are.
Yeah.
yeah. Like I know I'm extra, I know I do the most, I know I'm dramatic, but I'm like a walking contradiction. But I feel like I'm aware of it, and it makes me me. So you either love it or you hate it, and if you hate it, kick rocks. I'm gonna cry about it, but you can kick rocks.
I'm gonna cry about it.
That's that Leo right there.
Nah, I like that. I like that energy. I like that.
And you didn't pass on a single question, so good for you. You made it through the hot seat.
Word.
Hey, I'm here for the smoke, so
Shit.
Vaughn, that is so crazy. We fucked up so much that Peyton just took the Ethernet cord and slashed that shit.
I don't know what happened. We were in the middle of talking, and Peyton's like connection or whatever just fuck. See, this is why I hate doing like virtual. I miss being in the same room as you, Chap. I really do.
I agree.
But we could touch we could touch knees.
They don't know about the touching knees, Vaughn. They don't know about touching knees.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but Peyton's connection got shitty, and we've been sitting here waiting for like 30 minutes, and she was on for like 2 seconds, and then it hopped off again. But that I'm upset because she just was so fire.
Word, fire ass guess.
And I think I think the Jonathan Majors ghost got pissed off.
Right. The ghost of black men. Period.
Right, all black men.
Right. But she was dope. Dope personality, crazy ass opinions, but she added a lot to the conversation. So dope.
For sure. We'll have Peyton back on eventually, for sure. Unless this is all intentional and she really just snipped the cord and said, fuck us.
She just goes back on her morning show like, yeah, I ain't gonna tell you about these niggas over here.
Right. She sends us a cease and desist. Nah, shout out to Peyton. Seriously. You can listen to Peyton on the John Jay and Rich show, which is in Phoenix. Every single Monday through Friday, every weekday, and on the iHeart app. And you can follow her on Instagram. I'll give you her Instagram. It's Peyton Whitmore. That's spelled PAYTON WHITMORE. She just didn't want the smoke with this last convo we was about to have, because it was about to be like a guy versus girl debate.
She's a little scared.
And that's gonna about do it, I guess, for this week. I'm glad we still got through most of the show.
That's
like we only had like one more thing to do, so I'm glad that the whole show wasn't ruined by a woman.
Wow. Wow. There's gonna be people in your DM going crazy.
I kid, kind of. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Morning Commute Pod, and find me on Instagram at VONTLeak. That's VONTLEAK if you want to send me hate mail. And I'm on the Dave Ryan Show, also on the iHeart app, Monday through Friday, every single weekday morning.
You can find me at Justin Chap, JUSTYNCHAP. My artist Jamie Lockett just dropped this new song, Deliver, with the amazing Omar Kaba. Go listen to that. That's Deliver, DELIVER, on all streaming platforms. Get in for a treat.
Is your art? What's his name? Your artist?
Jamie Lockett.
Does he also have like a soulful voice?
That is soul. He is soul.
Oh shit! All right, I'm telling Stevie Wonder.
He will not disappoint. I'm telling you, go listen to that track.
Word. All right, and we'll be back next Monday with another episode to wake you up in all the wrong ways, righteous, ratchet, and yeah, that's all we got. I hate ending these. I just feel so awkward. We need like a boop a doo doo. Oh wait, I see her logging back on. Wait, is she here?
Damn.
Hi.
Wow. Okay, perfect. We were talking shit about you.
He's like, I just went to my neighbors, took their laptop, hooked it up.
Like the fucking ghetto over here. Like this shit does not work.
Yeah, I ain't never going to Phoenix.
Right.
Anyway, it's too hot. Literally, it's hot in my apartment. My charger is overheating. I literally just touched it. It damn near burned me. Anyways, what y'all talking about? What do you have going on?
Just
We were
talking
signing
shit.
off. Well, yeah, we were talking shit and all the reasons why you probably dipped.
Yeah, you guys are like super mid, so I'm playing.
Now we know.
That's
Go
why.
ahead, real quick, plug yourself. That way people can tap in with you.
Yeah, my Instagram's at Peyton Whitmore, PAYTON. That's pretty much my socials. I have a good time on there, so follow me. Hit me up.
And one of the excuses that we thought your computer shut off, okay, was because we was about to get into this real heated guy girl debate, which just means we gotta have you on again in the future.
Word.
Yes, come on, because I had some opinions on that.
We'll definitely get into it.
So,
And like I said, Peyton's
yes.
on John Jay and Rich, which you can search on the iHeart app every single weekday morning. You guys definitely probably have more of a wholesome morning than some of the shit we talk about here.
No, it's all good. I had fun with you guys, so I appreciate you guys letting me come and kick it. Don't be mad at me that I had technical issues. I'll have it figured out next time you guys need me to fill in for you.
Technical issues.
Right.
It was,
We'll believe
I
that.
swear.
We'll believe that. We'll believe that.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your work week. Thanks for listening. We're back next Monday. Peace.
Peace.